We Are Islamic Republic, Part 75. The proposals would leave them economically weakened and, as he said, moth eaten. He also opposed removing Calcutta from Bengal. In spite of these concerns, when the Muslim League discussed the plan on 6 June, they agreed to accept it as the foundation of Pakistan are inherent in the mission's plan by the virtue of compulsory grouping of the six Muslim provinces. The League and the British cabinet said that the grouping had to take place. The Muslim League accepted the proposals so long as the grouping was compulsory. For Congress, Nehru declared that they would not be bound by any agreement and once in power would alter the plan in any way that they wished. The British moved on and the Viceroy Lord Wavell set about forming an interim government. The Congress refused to join it. Wavell ploughed on and announced the membership of the government. It included members of the Congress, Qaid-e-Azam, and the other Muslim League members, but the League refused to join when it learned of the inclusion of a Muslim nominated by the Congress, who was not the member of the League. In spite of opposition to his plan, Wavell then invited Congress to form the interim government. So on 2 September, an interim government headed by Jawaharlal Nehru of the Congress took office. It was soon obvious that the League could not leave the government of India in the hands of Congress. In October, 5 members were appointed by the Muslim League to join the government. One of the 5 was a Hindu. It was a clever way of getting the better of the Congress for appointing a Muslim. It also served to show that Qaid-e-Azam respected Hindus. He knew that there would be a sizable Hindu population in the new country. What effect did Direct Action Day have? During the summer of 1946, the Muslim League became increasingly worried that the British might simply withdraw and leave it to the Indians to sort out the mess that they left behind. It was known that the British were increasingly frustrated at the failure of Indians to cooperate together. It was also known that most Labour members of the Parliament were more sympathetic to the Congress position than to the idea of Pakistan. On 16 August, Muslim League called for the Direct Action Day in an attempt to stop the British government giving it to the Congress. Wavell's invitation to the Congress to form an interim government underlined their concerns. Qaid-e-Azam called on Muslims to protest peacefully and in a disciplined manner. But there was serious rioting on the day, with many deaths in Calcutta. Nearly 4,000 people were killed. Each side blamed the other. Some people said it was Wavell's fault for inviting the Congress into government. Sadly, it was the precursor for further violence. Later in October, many Hindus were killed in East Bengal, and shortly afterwards, an even greater number of Muslims were killed in Bihar. The British declared, without the consultation with Indian leaders, and India had joined the war. In protest, Congress withdrew from the provincial governments. The Muslim League welcomed the end of congressional rule with a day of deliverance. The Cripps mission failed. Qaid-e-Azam insisted there could be no settlement without partition. The Shimla Conference failed. In 1946 provincial elections, Muslim League won nearly all Muslim seats. The British Cabinet Mission 1946 led to an interim government. The British failed